Let's talk about Drake versus UMG case. There's been a slight development in the situation. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Drake versus UMG, the hip-hop defamation case based on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, which we all know Kendrick ended up winning with the monster classic musical hit, Not Like Us. The write-up goes like this. Universal Music Group is trying to get Drake's latest amendment to his defamation lawsuit dismissed in court. Lawyers for both Drake and Universal Music Group were recently in court for a hearing to discuss the company's request for a dismissal in the case. The Toronto rapper originally filed an amendment version of his lawsuit against UMG in April, accusing them of defamation while making reference to Kendrick Lamar's hit diss track Not Like Us. So UMG want to dismiss the case they think is absolute nonsense, while Drake's representatives say that as Kendrick performed the song at the Super Bowl, it pushed further the defamation case. And the fact that Kendrick omitted the part where it says certified PDF file, you know what I'm saying, it shows that they know it's defamatory. But here's some transcript from the court provided by Inner City Press. Judge Vargas says, "You seem to say a diss track could never be defamatory, but NY law says the form is not dispositive." And the UMG lawyer said, "Look at the Shock Jock case." And the judge replied, "Not the same thing. Perhaps the court needs more info." The judge will later go on and say, "What are certified PDF?" And the UMG lawyer replied, "It's a play on certified lover boy." The judge replied, "But would the ordinary listener know the name of Drake's album, Certified Lover Boy?" And the UMG lawyer replied, "The context is all the rumors about Drake and young females." See how lawyers know where the judge is going with it and want to slither out of it. Drake's lawyer then says, UMG made this song more culturally ubiquitous than any other. 9 billion streams, played at a bar mitzvah. And the judge replied, "An interesting bar mitzvah that would play this song." Which you gotta say, true say. Then the judge goes into that whole Tupac AI song and says, then there's a use of the AI voice of Tupac. And Drake's lawyer says, "I'm not convinced of the relevance." Judge replied, "Shouldn't I view the entire rap battle?" And Drake's lawyer replies, "This was unique." Just basically fighting their corner really. But this part was quite interesting. The judge said Kendrick Lamar didn't know he'd perform at the Super Bowl. Drake's lawyer replied, "UMG republished the material with knowledge when it launched the Super Bowl campaign. There were 3 attacks on his home. The cover art is Drake's home, with sex offender location tags." The judge replied, "Didn't Drake say Kendrick Lamar is not the biological father of his child?" Then Drake's lawyer replied, "The court doesn't have enough info on that." It's just lawyer talk, isn't it really? Everybody knows that Drake said that, and that could equally be defamatory against Kendrick Lamar, his wife, and his kids, and Dave Free. Because that's who Drake was saying is the father of his kids, the father of Kendrick Lamar's children. Like, just imagine Kendrick's wife. What was she thinking about these horrible, untrue rumors that Drizzy Drake was putting out there, yeah? She could equally be suing Drake for defamation, saying that she's some neighborhood bicycle. And maybe Dave Free has a lady at home who was wondering, what's these rumors about you messing with Kendrick's lady? So Drake can't be complaining. Obviously, the fact that Kendrick Lamar performed this song on the biggest stage in the Western world, if not the world, with the biggest audience watching it, will sting Drizzy Drake. It will sting anybody, especially being labeled one of the worst things in the world. But to start suing in a rap battle is just crazy. Especially when you said defamatory things about Kendrick and his family too. Just because Kendrick's song hit harder and it ended up being one of the biggest songs we'll ever see in our lives, if not the biggest, Drake just couldn't take it. To be honest, Drake has highlighted the PDF rumor even more with all this lawsuit he's doing. But a few industry professionals have weighed in to this request from UMG to dismiss the case. They don't believe it will be. It's a legit defamation case in the eyes of the law. Some are even saying this case will be dragged out for years. At least a year, but maybe years. And in that time, all it's going to do is just affect Drake's reputation or legacy even more and more. Especially if it actually gets highlighted each aspect of this case. I truly just believe somebody will pull out. I think Drake will just withdraw his case eventually because the legal fees will just be too much. Not that Drake can't afford it, but just why are you going to throw your money away for a case you're most likely going to lose anyway? That's the current situation with the Universal versus Drake, or Drake versus Universal legal case. Universal asked for it to be thrown out, dismissed, and I just don't think that's going to happen. But let me know what you think. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for less than $2 a month, you can sign up to the Fresh Hip Hop Opinion exclusive content. All you gotta do is hit join and enjoy the content. But that's it, folks. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.